Check this out.
We're going live. Are we live right now? There we go. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Agustin Cortez with Endless Mining, and today we're over here at CYM Media. And after hearing the news over from, shout out to Charlie Lin, he posted on Twitter that the S19K Pro has a new high energy mode. There we go, firmware, for upgrading to 136 terahashes. So we, my friend Scott here, he called me over. He was like, "We gotta show the people if this is real, if this works." So we're here today. We're gonna be running this miner right now. It's mining with the regular firmware, and we're gonna be upgrading it live. We're gonna be inputting the new firmware, and hopefully we can see some good yields. Hopefully we get some good data going on. And Scott, do you have a mic with you? You don't have a mic. Okay, he doesn't have a mic, so we're gonna have to be shouting at each other a little bit. Yeah. So right now we're gonna be showing you how much this miner is currently pulling right now. It's gonna be. So let me see. Let's do the math right now. It should be 2,700. There we go. We got a picture of it, Scott, that you can show me. Because otherwise I can't see it from here really well. Let me see if I can, there we go. So we got 210 volts. Yeah, so we're running at 210 volts, and we got how much amperage? We got 13.41. It's about, well, when I do the math on my phone, it's about 2,800 watts. Around 2,016 watts. Over there on the, what's the name of this box right here? Let me go see. Let me go see. Let me go see what it's called. I want to be able to tell the people what it's called. Meter box. It's called the meter box. Meter box. How about the meter box buy? Meter box. You want to make it by the meter box? Okay. Rip the meter. Let's check that out. All right. So, shout out to the meter box. We got these babies going on over here. Scott has them. He bought them from the store. Very nice box. But on the box itself, it's showing us 2,780 watts approximately. So quickly, I'm gonna do the math on my phone. If anybody's watching this, how's the audio sounding? Is it good? Is it bad? Give us some feedback. This is our first live, so I just greatly appreciate any feedback that you have. So we got, let's say, 2,780 watts divided by how much terahash are we pulling here now? Can you move it from the screen a little bit? There we go. So the average is 122. So we're getting about 22.8 joules per terahash. That means that basically per terahash we're consuming 22.8 watts. So now in a moment we're gonna be switching the firmware. And we're going to be seeing if genuinely we're getting a better, feedback from this miner. A lot of times people say that, just because you're upgrading, you're doing overclocking. Really, it's not more efficient. And I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot of times that whenever you overclock a miner, you're not really getting a more efficient miner, but really you're just you're cranking more terahash. But at the same time, really the consumption is not really linear per se. But we'll see what kind of numbers we get. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, feel free to drop them on the comment section. I'm reading. I got the chat right over here. Also, if anybody is coming from DJ Minds, 22's in the chat for him. Working and lurking, Sadie sometimes. Audio's good. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Chuck Danger. Slight high pitch whine from the ASIC, lol. But otherwise loud and clear. Yeah, we got the ASIC running. It's right over here, right next to us. See if I can get a little bit of a movement going on here, so you can't hear it that much. But now we're gonna have to. Eventually, we're gonna hopefully get a good setup going on here. But it's the first time that we're doing this, so bear with us here. Bear with us. 22's in the chat. There we go. Woo! Scott, do we still have music playing in the background? Amazing. Awesome. But just thank you to everybody for joining us today. If you're joining us right now, we're in CYM Media Studio. This is not my studio, so we're being sponsored by CYM Media. Big shout out. Yeah, he's saying it's my studio. It's not my studio, but you can see CYM Media here, Endless Mining. Small partnership that we're doing. We became friends a long time ago. He bought some miners from me. I believe it was from Facebook Marketplace, and we connected. And I realized he was a neighbor of mine, so I just came over to his house and we shook hands. And it's been going on since that time. But yeah, love the setup. There we go. Way too fast for you. Big shout out to Way Too Fast for ya. Great friend as well. We talk fairly often. Almost every week we're talking to each other. We're sharing knowledge to each other. But hey, Scott, are we? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's upgrade the firmware on this baby. So I'm not doing anything. You can see I'm literally just sitting down here and talking, not doing much. We're just getting a comment right there from Way Too Fast for you. If you can do audio call-ins as a viewer on this live stream. Scott, can we do that, you think? Way Too Fast for you is asking if we can do a call-in. He's asking if he could do a call-in. If you can, it's okay, but if we can figure it out, we'll do it. But if in the meantime, if we can't, we won't. But hopefully we can. All right, so you can hear the miner cranking up there for a second, coming down. Nice and quiet now. And spooling back up. Let's see if we can set it up way too fast. I've been wanting to do that. I was telling Scott I wanted to do it if possible, do a call in. But I don't think I have any way to hear you anyways. All right, so your miner is spooling up right now. Let's see what kind of results we get here. You can see right now on the top right corner of the screen, Scott just updated the firmware there. I don't know if you can see the same screen that I'm seeing, but yep, they can see the screen too. Awesome, awesome. Man, look at this technology that we have going on here. I don't deserve this. This is too much for me. Thanks for that. Way too fast. Appreciate it. Thank you for the engagement. If you're new to the stream, like probably everybody in this chat is right now, make sure to share it. Share it with your baby mama. Share it with the mailman. Share it with everybody that you know. With your mom, with your dad, with your uncle, with your sister, with your brother. Share it with everybody. Let everybody know that we're live, baby. We had a comment there. I was trying to read it, but got taken away from me. There we go. What's the update on endless mining, current status, and expansion updates? Way too fast. What are you talking about? What kind of updates are you current? What current status are you looking for? What kind of expansion updates are you looking for? We have many areas that we're expanding on really at endless mining. Are you talking about employees? Are you talking about hosting facilities? Sadie, sometimes yes. This is the first ever live stream for endless mining. Hopefully it's not gonna be the last, and hopefully we can keep making history right here. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. Wow, it really warms my heart. Genuinely saying, guys, it really warms my heart that you guys are joining this live stream, and you guys are, just hanging out around here, and it just really does warm my heart. So just thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can get some good yields from this miner, and we can show you some good numbers, and seeing if it's actually worth it. Seeing if the joules per terahash that we're getting from this baby are actually worth the shot. There we go. We're getting a refresher on the screen. Please wait up to 2 minutes. Find 77 ASICs. Chain 1. Yeah. So it looks like it's spooling up. It doesn't look like it's having. Yeah. There we go. It's coming down. It's not warm yet. There's no warmness going on here. Real-time hash rate abnormal. Hey Scott, are we having issues with the miner, or it's still spooling up? Okay. You gotta get yourself a mic over there so we can talk to each other. Yeah, so they can't hear you. Anyways, but Scott over there, he's the owner of CYM Media. I was saying earlier. He's the one responsible for all of this. I haven't done anything. The only thing here in mine is the miner. That's the only thing I've done. He's done everything. Everything from setup here that you see, I haven't done a single thing. The only thing I did today was walk in, sit down, and talk. That's the only thing I've been doing today. All right, so let's give it a couple minutes. But Kevin, to answer your question, to answer your question over there, there we go. I don't see the chat anymore. But anyways, to answer your question, we're expanding in multiple ways at endless mining. Hopefully we can expand, and I always like the idea of growing slow and steady rather than fast and not steady. So that's what I'm trying to do right now with endless mining. I'm trying to make us grow in a steady space where we're learning, where we're also keep this in mind. There's not that many people out there that have done this business before that I can read a book on. So this business is really new, and my main objective is for us to be able to grow at a pace that it allows for that growth, but without the risk. So if you grow too fast and you're not learning from mistakes, and you make one big mistake at a time, let's say, for example, we get, just imagine this for a second, right? You're doing great with your business, and then one day you get a big order for miners, $500,000, $1 million miners. You put your risk in that, and it goes bad. That's what you'd never want it to happen, because one of those small mistakes can lead to complete failure in your business. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Slow and steady growth is good. Oh my God, look at all these comments. What's going on here? Are we getting raided or something? Thank you guys for joining. Welcome in. All right, so she's up and running right now. Okay, so we're seeing some real-time hash rates. All right, so guys, let's write this down. So 77, the number of chips is 77 per board. We've got 3 boards going on here. The frequency that we're seeing is 590. That's megahertz, right? It should be megahertz. And you can see the real-time hash rate. We're at 122 gigahash per second. Well, no, not 122 gigahash. 122 terahash per second. Awesome. Congrats on the first stream. Big deal. Thank you, Sadie. Am I saying it right? Sadie sometimes? Sadie sometimes? I hope I'm saying it right. I'm just going to blame it on English is not my first language. There we go. Yes, we do need that. We do need that. Okay, I made my first YouTube video using OBS and sharing my screen, talking about my portfolio. Love it. Yeah, this one, as you can see, this one is also, it's a little bit, we don't have the transitions going on 100% perfect. We don't have maybe the best music, or we don't have the best setup in terms of being able to bring people onto the stream. But at least we have something going on here, and I think it's working pretty fine. I think it's working really well from what I'm getting feedback on over here. Chuck Danger, how's it going, Chuck? Welcome in. Sunday night stream needs to be a weekly thing. I love it. Yes, maybe we can do something. I love it. I love it. Yes. Sunday snack with Endless Mining. Is it good? I love it. I love it. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. I love that. Yes. All right, so we're going to settings on the dashboard of the Antminer, and we're going to go from mode normal to high energy mode. There we go. This is after, right, Scott? This is after you uploaded the firmware. And let's see what kind of numbers we're going to be pulling here. Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited. I love it. Scott, do we still have music playing in the background as well? So guys, let me know in the comment section, chat. Let me know how's the music to voice ratio over there. Is it good? Is it bad? Give me some feedback. Oh, miner spooling. It's going up, baby. It's going up. Is it gonna be this loud? I hope not. But this miner is running, and it is hot in here. Don't let the sweater fool you. I am hot in here. All right. Hey Scott, how many people do we got watching? 4 people? Nice. Okay, so we got 3 people. No, that's nice. It's nice. It's like, if 4 people are willing to watch me, it's like, thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I so much appreciate it. Because if 4 people are willing to spend their Sundays, just watching me, it just shows me that, I don't know. I fucking love you guys, honestly. That's so amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Audio is perfect. On mobile music, it's barely audible. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we don't really need the music to be loud anyways. Voice very clear. Perfect. Awesome. All right, so guys, if you're Dave's FinTech channel, hey, what's up, Dave? Welcome in. Small voice crack over there. Nobody listened to that. So if you guys are just tuning in right now, we're basically at the moment we're currently, we just updated the firmware on this miner S19K Pro 120 terahash, and we're gonna see what kind of terahash and wattage we're gonna be getting from it. Miners support miners, yes sir. You already know it. So we're gonna be seeing basically what kind of numbers we're gonna be getting with the new firmware update. Another thing that I also wanted to talk about, and I guess quality is great. Thank you, way too fast. I appreciate it. Another thing that I also wanted to talk about, and you guys can let me know in the comment section, is why wouldn't Bitmain already come out with this software before? What prevented them from, if you could make this miner more efficient, which we don't know if we can or not, why hasn't this been done already before? And then this also brings up the question of, I'm not a big fan personally of overclocking with ASICs. I was always a big fan of overclocking with GPUs. But with ASICs, it's a little bit of a different game, because these are custom made to mine that algorithm, right? SHA-256. These miners are meant to you know, when they come from the factory to have, oh, look at that, Scott is showing me. So number of chips, of course, remains the same, but look at the frequency. So we went from 590 megahertz to 670 megahertz. Sorry about that. We still don't have a hash rate. This miner is still a little cold, but let's give it a couple seconds. Oh, there we go. We're getting some hash rate. Alrighty. It's going up, baby. It's going up. 22's in the chat, baby. I gotta come out with my own. Whatever in the chat, baby. That's DJs. All right, so you can see the before there. You can see the frequency. So yeah, we went from 590 to 670 on the megahertz. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're getting numbers. We're getting numbers. All right, so what is that? Dude, what is? Oh, okay, so it's coming up. It's coming up. All right, there we go. Let's give it a couple minutes. Let's see what kind of numbers we see. And yes, way too fast to go back to your comment that you made earlier about the viewer calling. To make a comment about the viewer calling, I would love to do that. My idea behind a live stream is really to be able to share with the community and bring over professionals, really more than anything, who know more about a topic that I don't. Because, I mean, I'm a professional in certain areas, right? But there's some that I'm not. And I'd rather have somebody who, you know, especially if you guys are listening right now and you're a professional at something, send me a message, send me a DM, tell me what you're a professional in, and let's have you on the podcast. Let's have you on the live stream and teach the viewers, teach the people. Oh, look at the hash rate. Look at that. 141 terahash? What's going on here? What's going on here? And it's quiet too. All right, but it's pulling up right now. It's pulling up. All right, guys, this is live. This is live right now. We're live from DC. With the numbers that you're seeing, they're not. We have not tampered with this beforehand. So the numbers that you're seeing right now, they're live, baby. There we go. So hopefully we get some good yields on this. Hopefully, genuinely, hopefully it's hopefully they're good numbers. Let me see. Oh, we got quite a bit of messages. Okay. Quality is great. So you've been doing automation with Luxor, CLI, and scripts. Very nice. Very interesting. There we go. Look at this. Now we got the chat again. No worries, Sadie. We're going to be here. We're going to be here. Scott, you keep moving the chat. Stop moving the chat. Come on, man. What's going on here? So you're clicking away. I can't see. The power? Okay, go for it. All right, so the viewers are seeing the power now? Okay. So what kind of numbers? But the miner is still it's very, oh, look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, man. Look at that. So we got 208 volts, 208.8 times 17.12. So on my phone, yep, very similar to what I'm seeing there. On my phone, if I do the math, volts times amperage, we're going to get the watts. And I get 3,575 watts approximately. But on the meter itself, on the meter box, we're seeing 3,534 watts. We're gonna go with that one over there. Let's just say that one over there is, because for some reason the math is not 100% right on that. It's just multiply the volts and the amperage, and you don't get 3,534. But anyways, let's do it with that. So 3,534. Let's divide that by the total terahash that we're getting, and we're getting a real-time hash rate of 135. And an average total hash rate of 139. Let's let it, there we go. So the average is what, 139? About 139? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so we're going to grab that number, 3,534 divided by 139. It's dropping. Okay, yeah, I mean, really, the test the numbers that we're going to be showing you right now, they're literally from doing a test on the spot. So that is interesting. So that's voltage per board, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. 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 Way too fast. You're dying of laughter, excitement. Waiting for your KS2 of November batch. Yeah. Ice River, Bitmain with the Caspa miners. Those things they're selling like hotcakes right now. People are going nuts for them. We sold out of almost all of the batches for them. The stock, and now that's another thing that Charlie Lin was also telling this the other day. And I'll tell you guys, I don't mind sharing all this information, but a lot of times we ask ourselves, like, did they really sell out? Did the factories actually sell out, or are they just noticing that the coin just doubled or tripled, or and they're taking advantage of that and cutting the supply for us, for all the scarcity to build up, for all the FOMO to build up, right? So that's a great question. See, I would love to have somebody on the stream to talk about that. I'm talking to myself now, but that's a big question that I always have is, hey, did they really sell out, or did they see that the coin is going to go up and they decided to cut the supply and make it maybe in 2 weeks time, 4 weeks time, and bring it back with a different price, $1,000 more, $2,000 more, who knows how much more. Yeah, so we're seeing 139 for the 139 terahash, and as I was saying before, the joules per terahash that I'm getting right now is 25.4. So 25.4 compared to, so Scott, before it was 22.5, right? Yeah. So 25.4 joules per terahash versus 22.5 joules per terahash. Big difference. So right now, even though we're pulling more terahash right now out of this miner, we're seeing that it's actually not more efficient. It didn't keep the efficiency there. So typically in my book, in my rules, if you have a more efficient miner, a more efficient setting, well, that makes a little bit more sense, because we all know this, right? There's going to be a point in time where you got to be more efficient in order to keep up, right? Especially in a bear market, you have to be at a joules per terahash that's more efficient to keep alive, to keep the miner running. But this miner at 25.4 joules per terahash, you're not gonna. I hope you can see this on the screen. I have no idea if you can see this on the screen, but I'm showing it anyways. But so the miner you're getting right now more joules per more expensive, let's say, joules per terahash, but we are getting 139 terahash on this miner. If you have cheap electricity, if you have free electricity, it makes sense. But if you don't and you're running on electricity, that is more expensive, well, maybe it might not be the best idea to upgrade the firmware on this miner. Honestly, right now, everybody is out there really trying to stack as much coin as possible. So at the time being, yes. But after the Bitcoin halving, we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see if this is a more viable option, let's say. I lost my screen, by the way, Scott. I lost my screen. I don't see my screen. But it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. It's back again. Okay. But yeah, guys, these are the numbers that we're seeing live from DC, guys. If anybody have any comments, any questions, anything you'd like to talk about, I like to talk about business. I like to talk about relationships. I like to talk about countries. I honestly like talking about politics and I always keep myself a little bit from talking about it on a live stream. But I always like to talk about what's going on around the world. How can we make the world a better place? There's a war going on right now. There's multiple wars going on right now. Ukraine, Russia. We have Israel with Hamas right now going on. Those are things that I personally like to see what other people talk about. I don't like to pick a side when I'm talking about these matters. Of course, I have a side, but I typically like to understand what people are thinking and saying. Anyways, didn't mean to get political here or anything, but or too philosophical. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, Scott, everything good? Okay, perfect. Guys, if you got any questions, comment it on the comment section. Let me know. But you see the numbers right in front of you. Quick little video, quick little live stream to show you guys that this is actually mining at a higher hash rate. So it is possible. Once again, big shout out to Charlie Lin for dropping this information on the Twitter. And also, big shout out to Red Panda Mining, DJ Mines, Hot Crypto Mining, The Mining King, Max Voltage, all of the YouTubers, Chump Change. Oh my God, way too fast for you. Serpent X, yes. There's so many people. Tech Hustler. Shout out to all of the YouTubers that are in the circle. I love you guys all. Honestly, thank you so much for watching this. Yeah, I think that's it, right, Scott? Okay, guys, we're gonna call it a night now. Thank you so much for watching. Did we show them the consumption already? Yeah. All right, so we showed you the consumption already. You can see it live from here. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. And hopefully we'll be in touch soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, endlessmining.com. And thank you guys for watching.